yeah. Well, we're back. This is episode 17 now, I believe. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. See, I always gotta check. I never know. And yeah, we're missing James tonight. James had decided to go off and hang out, and he went dark. So
He's hanging out with an old college buddy of, well, I guess his mostly, but
yeah. So we hope you the best tonight, James. Godspeed.
yeah.
We need to make some James jokes at some point.
Yeah, just clown James. So he'll definitely hear it later. Anyway,
Clown, like Bozo? Like Bozo the Clown?
like Yoder the clown. So anyway, but yeah, let's move on to some Lion Heights news. Not much has really been happening. I guess we're just gearing up to go to Brownsville. What y'all think about that? Are we all ready for Brownsville?
I'm
ready.
Don't know.
I'm ready for Brownsville. It's another place that I've never seen before.
I think that's us too. Like none of us have been down there, so yeah.
Yeah, none of us have been, so I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool, and it's also kind of,
And
we'll see.
I'm kind of excited. There's gonna be a half pipe. Supposedly we're like playing in front of a skate competition or something like that. Sounds kind of cool.
You gonna try to ride the half pipe?
If they let me, I would. Yeah. I don't know if I would drop in.
There might be something smaller there that we can ride on.
Yeah, I'll bring my skateboard. Honestly, I've been thinking about skating some more, and there was a time when I would drop in on the big, because I remember Van's skate park had a professional like Tony Hawk size half pipe, and I could drop in like way back in the day. Now I'm like, oh dude, you know what it feels like when you wipe out.
I tell people, like, when we talk about skateboarding, I was like, there came to a fork in the road where it was either like continue skating or like wanting to do music, because like I was pretty sure I couldn't do both.
Yeah.
I already sucked at skating to begin with, but like hurting your ankle or your wrist or whatever,
Yeah.
as a musician is really not cool.
Yep. I broke both my ankles or maybe sprained them at some point. I didn't go to the doctor. I just like went to Walgreens and got a little brace. But yeah, man, the skateboarding thing is rough.
But I would do I'd do a little bowl or a little, I don't know, something that's easy. I would do that, like a shorter half pipe or something like that. That's not as crazy.
Yeah, like a half pipe, yeah, or quarter half pipe or whatever they
Quarter
used to
pipe
call it.
thing.
Quarter pipe. But they got small half pipes though too, that aren't so steep.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I did one of those in a couple years ago in town. I just rode
in
it.
Austin?
Like I didn't do anything. I can't do anything cool. Yeah.
Oh,
At
cool.
the Vans
That's
house
a nice.
or whatever
That's a
that
nice.
thing is.
That's a nice. Are you talking about the one that's off of? It's like off of Lamar.
This is like a venue, like by
Oh,
Vans
shit.
or something, and it's like on West 6th or something like that, and they just have they did for this, they just had like a half pipe back there.
That's cool. Damn.
It wasn't crazy big, but it was,
Yeah.
two guys could go on it.
Apparently, Austin has decent skate parks. I've yet to go.
The skate park off of Lamar. It's like right near the high school football field.
Yeah.
And it's dope, man. They got that skate park, and then there's a bike park too.
Is that near like Lamar and 15th?
Yeah, exactly.
We should practice before we go. We can show those posers what's up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to go and just embarrass myself in front of all the kids and be like, who's that old ass man with dreadlocks out here? You know, and they probably just come up to me and be like, hey, man, let me buy some weed, man.
Did y'all see online? Tony Hawk and Andy McDonald like recreated their doubles. I forget what you call it. Yeah, they're like routine or whatever it's called that they do. It was pretty good, and I can't believe they can still do all that stuff after
Years.
man, years and years. I don't know how long,
Wow. That's
but
pretty
it
cool.
was pretty cool. They did it on like the anniversary of it. I should have looked this up more, but it was pretty
Wow.
cool. Go check it out there. If you like. Oh yeah, and speaking of, I don't mean to ramble, but speaking of Andy McDonald, I always knew who Tony Hawk was. I didn't know who Andy McDonald was, but I entered this contest when I was a kid, and I don't remember what it was for, but I won a complete skateboard deck signed by Andy McDonald.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah. I used it because honestly, I just entered the contest because I wanted a skateboard. I didn't even know who Andy McDonald was, and I really didn't care.
Damn. So imagine if you
I
just
just
kept
wanted
it.
I wanted a skateboard, and it was pretty good too. But yeah, that signature got scratched off pretty quick, hitting those
Wow.
rails.
Damn. Oh well. And imagine if you had tried to keep it after all the moves and from Chicago, who knows? It might have just got tossed in the trash anyway.
Yeah.
There was some points when we were just like, man, throw everything away. I was getting new stuff. Like, man, I'm so tired of all this shit.
I've thrown away my GameCube like 3 times and bought another one
Bought another
for
GameCube.
like $30. They're not expensive.
Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. I've had a few different same items, PS3s, different stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the Lion Heights news. I hope you guys thought that it was exciting. Honestly, I can't really think of anything else that is Lion Heights related.
Yeah, we still got our records up, and we're gonna continue to have them up, but we're gonna keep promoting them on here for y'all. If you listen to the podcast and you want to support us, that's a good way to do so, is to buy our first vinyl record on lionheights.com.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still available for the pre-order price or not, but if it's not, you missed out. But if it is, then you could still get a deal. I'm not too sure on that.
Yeah, it was $10 off. I think we might be at the closing of it, so who knows. But yeah, if not, you can try to beg us at our next show to give you a good price in person. May 7th, right? Am I right? May 7th we'll be at Sahara Lounge with the one and only Black.
Yeah, and May 8th we're going to be in Belton, Texas with the Fly Up Fest.
Right. Yeah, Fly Up Fest is going to be really nice. So, and I think they might still be looking for vendors. So if you are a vendor and you want to get out there, you can message us or message Ryan Miracle so below about the Fly Up Fest. There's even a Fly Up Fest website. I think you could even go on and get info. But yeah, they're still looking for vendors, and let's build this thing out together. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's jump into some new music. How about it?
Alrighty.
Do it.
I think I put the first one on there. And actually, we should tell the people about what we're doing right now. Is Tom found this app? What is it called exactly? The Spotify something?
Yeah, it's a Spotify group session. So what this feature allows you to do is synchronize all of the members' Spotify accounts so that you can listen to the same song
Together.
simultaneously. Yeah, together.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Like, we're all listening to this music together while you're listening to it with us. So,
That's
try
like
it.
what those other apps use to like they use it I don't know, the ads like you're at a pool party and nobody has a Bluetooth speaker, so it's like, oh, let's use this app to hook up all our phones to pretty much
Oh,
just
nice.
so you can pretty much like amplify with a bunch of people's cell phones. I don't know how good it works or not, but
That's pretty
I've seen-
cool. I never thought of
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
That's a great idea.
It could be like a silent disco kind of thing. Like if everybody had headphones in,
Right?
everybody's listening to the same thing. Or like I said, like at a party where people might be spread out and you still want to hear the music or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Well, anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing, people. So if you want to hang out with your friends and try it out, you can go on Spotify and check it out. But yeah, so this first song is from Perfect Gitamani, and we want to big up some of these artists that we're about to work with. One, I mean, I'm listening to these musics all the time, so like that's why I'm picking them right now. But also, if you've never heard of them, it'd be cool for you to check it out. And because honestly, I hope that we can bring Perfect to Texas sometime, or he's coming through Texas, So, but yeah, this one is called Handcart Boy. And I remember when it came out, I think I was in high school when this song came out, but it was a big song, man. It was definitely permeating the reggae world. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. You ready with it, Tom?
Ready.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, man, princess is one up on iron, I will never make the eye falter. The journey soon end. Yes, size to the case up and down there. Word. She get one heap of love and joy from the Yankee boy. And the same little bubble you to a name fits right. On the market, me juggle pepper and pop chai. She never know she woulda dead we die. She get one heap of love and joy from the Yankee boy. And the same little bubble you to a name fits right. Round the market, me juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda dead we die. I'm trotting from the mountains. For me foot up pure red nut. Crocus back them stitch up and the cabbage well cut. Bout a dozen hydrate pop me shut I got peppers, ripe bananas and some peanuts. I met this princess in the market standing by the cold but I could see that all she need was I and I comfort. Said she come from upper river guts, but she's coming home to my little hut. She got one lip of love and joy from the Yankee boy. And the same little bubble you 20 and fits right. Round the market me juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda dead we die. She get one lip of love and joy from the Yankee boy. And the same little bubble you 20 and fits right.
Yeah, he's selling bok choy.
Round the market me juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda dead we die. She always admire when I glorify the king. I know I seal my turban each and every morning. Sipping a little water from the spring. I push my cart and dance and sing. Oh, what a loving, caring woman you are. And what I am thankful for. She never take no money from the superstar. She got bullied by love and joy from the Yankee boy. And the same little bubble you 20 and fits right. Round the market we juggle pop chai. She never know she woulda dead we die. She get bullied by love.
There you go. Man, what a difficult bass line. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. But that's a big tune.
Yeah, it
a
looks
lot
like
of
this
these
came
songs-
out. It looks like this came out in 2004.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I think I heard it on one of those like, this is what you call reggae, or no, not, or it was like a reggae gold. I remember specifically buying a CD at Half Price Books, and it was like a compilation, and this song was on it. Back when Half Price Books had like really, really cool music for cheap. Like I'm pretty sure it was like $3.
It looks like it's got Luciano on it and Anthony B.
On the same rhythm?
Yeah, actually, Anthony B has 2 songs on it.
Wow.
And Turbulence.
And you know what's weird? I don't know if it's just his version. We should check the other versions, but something about the tuning of this rhythm when we were learning it, we were like, is this in E flat or D? Like both sound wrong and right at the same time. You know?
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know what happens to songs. Maybe someone out there in the could tell us, like, when does everybody just tune their instrument all weird and so it sounds good together, or like something in the post production is detuning? I don't know.
Well, everybody could have tuned to if they're using acoustic piano or
Maybe.
organs or stuff. They could have tuned to that. Or it's kind of sounds like the rhythm was like mixed to vinyl and then like ripped again, and that's why it's kind of like warbly like that with the pitch, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I wonder what they did.
It's going to be a fun song to play, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you know he's gonna mix it on the verses. It's not gonna, that's like his big tune, so. But yeah, people go and check that out. There's a music video for it. That's a classic, good, early 2000s music video. So, all right. Well, Tom, you got your song, right?
Yeah. Yep. Amazing Grace. So this is another Blackamore tune that we're learning.
Amazing Grace.
Jeremy.
How sweet.
And Jeremy, you pointed out that the structure of this song is like a little bit different. The verse is a little longer.
It's strange.
Weird bridge.
Oh yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. There's like it's just not traditional.
No.
It's got a couple extra bars.
Kind of like a burning spear or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I like this bass line a lot.
Yeah, this bass line's good.
This is up there with one of my favorite Blackamore tunes.
All right. Well, here we go.
Play the sucker.
Amazing grace, amazing grace, blessings flowing from a higher place. Shall open doors, we're growing tired of the paper chase. $1 short and a day too late. Greater days, that time is now. Why do we have to wait before we're sharing at an equal rate? The social imbalance rising at an alarming pace. The question's not up for debate. Raising stakes, every day they keep on raising stakes. So why you not John them lyrics just to break the stakes? Speak the truth, don't sugarcoat right up in your face. You got to face this, deal with the case. Is it too late to say we made a big mistake? Time to clean up this mess we made. Got to make this clear, to let the people know it's up to us, no one else to trust. The place is here and the time is now. 2,000 years and things remain the same so far. They made another silent weapon for the Cold War. We gave them the law, now they got you living like an outlaw. With your guns drawn, with the love gone. The people can't remain strong, it's been this way for too long. For too long, you're just another pawn in the game. Stripped from your country, land and your name. It's time to sing a new song, sing a new song, sing a new song. Got to make this clear, to let the people know it's up to us, no one else to trust. I got to make this clear, to let the people know it's up to us, no one else to trust.
Good tune.
Conscious lyrics too.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I've paid much attention to what he's actually saying, and it's a good message.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when we get the music, we're so listening to our part, the drum and the bass and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But no, Blackamore is really good. Like I first got listened to him and with his album that came out in 2015, Order of Distinction. Because I'm trying to remember what even turned me on, but I know he had done that song with Kabaka. I think maybe that's what I heard first. But it's kind of like a midnight style, like some of the songs, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But then he also do like hip hop and other stuff too. So it's kind of cool. I like the production a lot. Sounds good.
Yeah, I heard him on I've already told y'all this probably, but that Snoop Lion album, Reincarnated.
Oh yeah.
In 2013. That's where I first heard it, when he was still going by Jot on Blackamore, and he featured on some of the songs. Featured on a couple songs, I think from like the deluxe edition or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what his real last name is, so I was looking at the writers, and I can't tell which ones he's written or helped write, but I thought I heard in the somewhere, maybe it was in the documentary, that he was involved in the writing process for some of those
Yeah,
songs
I think
for
so.
Snoop Dogg.
And is that's the Grammy nominated album, right? 'Cause
Probably.
it says he's Grammy nominated, but I wasn't sure which album they were
Oh,
talking
him?
about. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about no, I don't think. Well, yeah.
One of the albums was Grammy nominated.
It was nominated.
Nominated?
Reincarnated was, I mean, but I'm not sure if that's what it's referring to when he says that.
Well, anyway, yeah, people. May 7th, we're going to be doing it live at Sahara. I see him in the flesh. So, we have to give thanks that we're in Texas doing reggae music shows and keeping things popping. So, but anyway, you didn't have anything else you wanted to say about the song, did you, Tom?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Well, anyway, Um, I don't know what's next on the docket. We don't really have any. Did y'all hear about any crazy news events happening?
No, but we had a good time last night at Sahara.
Oh yeah, I actually do
That
see
was
that.
last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, so last night we went to go see the Contra Bandits. Well, me and Tom and James went to go see the Contra Bandits, and Jeremy had to play drums. So annoying.
New drum set was sounding nice.
Oh, thanks, man.
I noticed that new
set was
drums.
sounding nice.
I've only got to play that like 3. I think that was the 3rd time I've played it.
But yeah, it was fun, and you know, it was a good turnout. And what was really cool was Greg invited the whole of Lion Heights to come and do some songs. So we played some Gregory Isaacs and just, you know, had fun, man. It was a great time.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had that kind of like community experience. Ever since COVID hit, where we actually go to a show like that and we get to come up and play, jump on, play a few songs, and it's just fun.
Well, since
We
Jam
always-
Down,
Get other people to do that on our sets, but I feel like we don't really get to do that on other people's sets a lot.
Yeah,
we used to do that. I don't feel like we do it much anymore. Have people come up and play a song, but we could. We'll have people come sing a song, I feel like, more than like give away the bass. But it is good to, you know, lend a hand out to, well, more to like up and coming musicians. Because I remember the times in Chicago when some of the bigger bands would even just let me play bass on 1-2 songs. And it meant a lot to me to like, you know, get to play with some real deal musicians. So, but I can't really think of anyone like real young trying to come up in the Austin scene right now, but still, I don't know. I was just talking to somebody about Jam Down recently because Flamingo is going to be reopening again. I told them I was open to doing it monthly because the weekly thing is too crazy. But one thing somebody brought up was like, oh, apparently over the quarantine time, a lot of people went back and started picking up things that they used to do and used to love, like instruments and stuff, and started playing again. So they're like, I bet a lot of people are gonna want to come jam. I was like, maybe, but then they're also probably gonna be terrible. Like, do you want to hear those people? Like, yeah, I've been playing drums for about 3 months. Let me get on stage.
Yeah, I mean, because there were people like that would come to the jam and we'd say no. Well, we'd give them a shot, and then we'd end up saying no.
Maybe that could be a whole topic on itself, like worst jam down experiences and
There's
best.
been a lot of good ones.
Yeah, or best. I don't want to always focus on the negative, but the worst ones are probably funnier.
Yeah, they're just funnier to talk about, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really interested in bringing it back. But if somebody else wanted to, you know, do it, then I say go for it. I don't know.
I like the idea, but it's a lot of work to keep it going every week. You know,
yeah.
It's a lot of work on us. But when you had those good nights, when really good musicians came, it just gelled. It was perfect. But then oftentimes we had nights where maybe nobody came and we're there playing the whole night.
Yeah, nobody come to jam or watch.
Right, that's the thing. So, but we'll see what happens in this new post-corona world. Will people be excited to come out and do more music events, especially downtown?
I can see it going either way. I think I can totally see people being like, I'm good. Just because of conditioning and getting used to stuff.
We'll see what happens though. But give thanks for everyone that has been supporting the shows. It does mean a lot to us that you come out and spend some time hanging out with us. So we want to keep it interesting. So it's a everybody wins. When you come out, it helps support us to do bigger and better things and bring cooler artists and have bigger shows that you will also enjoy in the end. So anyway, but yeah, I think one topic that we had written down a while ago was I think it was kind of, we were talking about how frustrating it is that a lot of older people do this, but I've seen young people do this too. And embarrassing enough, I caught myself doing it where you get to an age, I guess, or I don't know what it is, but you just don't want to learn about new technology, even when someone's trying to teach you or the instructions, or you just read the instructions. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know why.
I'm not surprised when older folks do it, or people that are getting older do it, because it's kind of expected. But it's what I've been noticing is that, I don't know, younger people have been doing it more, which is weird.
Yeah. Just couldn't be
Because
bothered.
There's just a lack of figuring out things on your own, I think. Or maybe it's because, I don't know. But even, so I'm getting all mixed up, but even though there's Google like in everybody's pockets, like nobody wants to use it or like read through things to figure it out. They just want somebody to tell you, or like do it better, pay somebody to do it for you.
Yeah. That's kind of the funny thing about Yahoo Answers. Did y'all hear that Yahoo Answers is going away? They're closing down that site.
Mm-mm.
Well, it was kind
I
of
never
just
really used that.
Well, yeah, because it was kind of just like, I mean, dumb people asking dumb people dumb questions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like people, like almost every answer to every question is look it up on Google. But
I mean, there are some people that can point you in a better direction, but you might as well just start the groundwork on your own. I mean, it could be for anything, but I just don't get it. Like, I've had people on Facebook, like, that's why this is on my mind. This is one person on Facebook who this is a reoccurring thing. They're always asking people to do stuff for them, or like come over and do something for them. And I just don't know. I just don't know how to do it. Can you just come over here and do it for me and show me? But mostly do it for me.
Yeah.
And it's like it's gone with like putting furniture together to like learning how to use, like, I got GarageBand on my laptop and I got a MIDI keyboard. Can somebody come over and hook it up for me and show me how to use it?
It's like,
and just in my head, I was like, Google it. Like, look it up. Find a video. Like, you could totally, I have confidence in anybody to pretty much be able to do whatever it is they want to do, more or less, but they have to take the time out to go figure it out on their own.
you have to have the drive to be like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to figure this thing out and push yourself through the hills and valleys, you know? Because, yeah, YouTube, everything is
I'm not
out
saying,
there.
I'm not saying it's bad to ask for help, but like when I notice people that do it like consistently,
All the time.
it's more of like a, dude, come on. Like, cause yeah, I mean, you can ask for help if you don't know something, fine. Like, I get that. But
Yeah.
when it's something like that, like a 12-year-old could set up, whatever it's called, GarageBand and with a MIDI keyboard. And honestly, the thing about that stuff is you literally just plug it in and it works.
Really? Yeah. So you just need to just try.
There might be an on switch on the keyboard. Other than that, you plug the thing in USB and it works.
But sometimes people get so overwhelmed with just like the program or like their computer. They're just like, oh, I just don't want to mess it up. So I don't even want to start trying because
or they think that it's more difficult than it actually is.
Yeah. And you're like, no,
like
dude, it's
the fact
real easy.
that it's real easy.
That is
So
part
I
of
can
it.
kind of understand why they come out with those questions, but at the same time, Jeremy, like you were saying, if it's a consistent thing, then that's kind of unforgivable. Like it's just the same stupid question over and over and over again. Or if it's evident that somebody's not taking the initiative and trying to look it up for themselves and then coming out with a question like, hey, I did X, Y, and Z, but I'm still running into this issue. Can somebody help me out with it? Like, that's
Right.
okay. But
And I was lurking in the comments too because I wanted to see what people were saying. And people were like, would post like a tutorial like, oh, this is a really easy like beginner's tutorial. And she'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I still think I need somebody to come over. Yeah, and I had just to learn better. Like, I was like, it's the same. I was just, maybe I'm just really sensitive or whatever. But
read the instructions.
And people were posting like, threads of people, and it was like, I don't really read all that. And I was just getting like boiled. Part of it is like what y'all were saying, not even giving yourself the opportunity, like just like literally, man, I can't think of the word right now, but selling yourself short and being like, I'm not really good with technology, so
Yeah.
I'd rather just have somebody else to do it. That's not really my thing. Computers aren't my thing, so I'd rather just have somebody else do it. But I was like, well, make it your thing. Like if this is something you want to do, like you got a laptop with music software on it and you got the keyboard, but then hooking up the two things together is where it's too much work for you.
I wonder if there's something very American about that, though, since we're used to, like, if you need help, you just order it, or, you know, you can, how can I word this?
It's on demand. Like everything, everybody wants everything on demand pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or or maybe we have a thing where we think we're too busy. Like I fixed things on my car that I never thought I'd be able to fix. And I'll tell you what, it took like 12 hours to do and a lot of YouTubing and a ton of blog reading. And I was able to pretty much figure it out.
Yeah, time is definitely an issue for me sometimes. I'm just like, some equipment I have in a car, I'm like, man, I actually spend more money wasting my time not doing this other work. Because I'm trying to, instead of just paying the right person to just get the job done right the first time and do it fast. In some cases like that, like cars and stuff, you just want to, let a pro do it.
Sure.
But like trying to start your music hobby is completely different.
Oh yeah, or like putting together an IKEA, whatever, Horgan Blorgan, whatever they're called.
Following instructions to put together furniture correctly, or installing software in your computer, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So before I wanted to read you guys some of these Yahoo answers.
Oh, nice.
That are really funny.
From what? You gonna read the questions too?
Yeah. Somebody's like, how do I turn off caps lock? And then this whole paragraph is just in caps. I accidentally turned it on yesterday and I don't know how to turn it back off. All my friends are mad because they think I'm shouting at them over the internet. This problem is literally ruining my life and tearing my family apart. I just want to be whole again. Please help. Like, this seems fake. It's so hilarious.
That kind of seems like a troll.
It's so funny.
But you never know.
Somebody says, how is baby formed? How is baby formed? How girl get pregnant? How do I unbake a cake?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is it illegal to kill an ant? Yeah. Why is my
I think I'm starting to understand why they took it down. Wait, sorry, go ahead.
Why is my 15-year-old pooping on the floor? Yeah. I don't know.
I bet the trolls took it over and it became nothing but just like people just joking on it.
Yeah. Just ate 52 pizza rolls. Will I die in my sleep? It kind of seems like people who got uncomfortably high and paranoid got on Yahoo.
What's the
Answers.
answer? What's the answer to the pizza roll one?
Let me see.
It's like maybe
42 answers. You have a better
Damn.
chance of farting a hole through your sheets.
All right, that's pretty funny.
I can't see all of the. It's just like a picture
With
because I think
diced square pepperoni size holes in the sheets.
It's so good.
I don't even think those things come in bags of 52, which means you had to get more than one bag.
Oh yeah. Somebody
I want
asked.
to look that up now.
Somebody asked, "Does spider have puss puss?" Does spider have puss puss? And somebody said no. Yeah.
They don't?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so they have 120 count bag. It looks like, and a 50 bag.
Okay.
So he could have
50 bag.
Damn.
50 sack of pizza rolls.
Here's another
But you
question.
didn't know that.
Here's another question. This is relating to Twilight, the vampire book. Do vampires
Team Jacob.
Do vampires like Edward poop? Do they? Because they only eat blood. Good question.
Oh yeah.
Good question. Some of these are genius.
I
don't really care.
How come you bake cookies and cook bacon? Whoa.
That's true. Yeah, so you should have asked. I think Yahoo Answers might be up till May 4th.
Why do we here this is another one too. Why do we park on driveways and drive on parkways?
About to mess up some people's minds with that one, Jeremy. You better be careful.
Think about that.
Kind of voodoo you
Pawcast.
bringing in here with them crazy phrases.
Bibbidi-bobbidi.
Well, anyway, yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. Poor Yahoo.
Why do
answers.
noses run? Why do noses run but feet smell?
Oh,
That's what James would say if he was here.
are these grandpa isms?
I don't know, but I just know these ones. These are right off the dome. I'm not even Googling anymore.
Man, I wish I had some. I can't think of any of those right now. Nope. Well, anyway, looks like we've reached our mark, gentlemen. It was really great talking to you guys, every week.
It's been so long.
It's been so long since I've seen you all. It's been so many hours. But yeah, anyway, give thanks to all our listeners. Big up the Contra Bandits for putting us on the stage the other night. It was fun. Yeah, big up everybody. Big up your moms and your dads, your grandmas and your grandpas, your brothers and your sisters. Big up your dog. Big up your cat.
Big up your cat. Big up your fish.
Yep. So, all right, people. Until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, it's natural.
Let the music play.
Kabaka P once again. Medicine sing for them. Yeah, man, of them vibration, I will love you, see. Music sweet.
I said let the music play.
Simply bang. Yeah. Something cold on ice while the sun was shine. I have set the vibe for a natural high to spot the right inspiration for my mates. Yeah. The Empress by my side, yeah, she like my vibe and she ready for ride, so I'ma take my time. We living like every day is a holiday.
So let the music play. It's a natural high.
And when troubles come my way,
Keep it hopeful and bright. I'll say let your music play. It's a natural high.
now go let them break my mind.
Spark it up, it's a natural high.
Must give me the bang and me tell you said this. Naturally it better than a grab a split. And it don't need no mushroom for take me pan a trip. Have me higher than the ayahuasca drink when man a sip. And all me need a just a bass near higher than a kick. Say me no for pop no pill when the reggae vibes are ill. With the on top of the hill, I look and couple that for the I feel amazing. So no matter what me have to keep the fire blazing.
So let the music play. It's a natural high.
And when troubles come my way,
Keep it hopeful and bright. I'll say let your music play. It's a natural high.
now go let them break my vibe.
Park it up, it's a natural high. Yeah, but I keep rocking, let the rhythm flow. Outside, never locked indoors. Stimulating sweet sensations.